You talking to the wrestling t-shirt wearing, championship ring wearing, deal stealing, toy dealing, high wheel riding, dragonfly flying son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time keeping these credit card bills down. Welcome to A Flair for Toys. It's that uncultured heathen. It's your boy Beef. We're not doing an unboxing today. We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble. We're going to run it down, do a few predictions, stuff like that. Want to let everybody know, if you're watching this on YouTube, switch on over to TikTok. You can find me at Dros Beef, and we're going to try to go live during the Rumble. So if you want to come watch it with us, check it out. So without further ado, we're going to break it on down. I'm going to get my old man goggles on, and we're going to run down the match card first. So Royal Rumble 2024, we got the U.S. title, Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, Women's Rumble match. Then you got the Fatal 4-Way, Roman, LA Knight, Orton, Styles, and then the Men's Rumble. So hopefully they don't mix no other little filler matches in there, and that's all we got. I kind of like it when it's smaller like that, not 8, 12 matches, stuff like that. But anyway, so let's go back to the top. Prediction, Logan Paul, Kevin Owens. Logan Paul retains. Now, these are just my opinions. You know, I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong because it's my opinion. Women's Rumble, I think it's down to 4 people. I think it's, to me, it's either Becky or Bayley. Really, the two, I think. And then maybe Jade Cargill makes an appearance, but I think it's a little too early for her. But I'm sure she's going to show up. Now, she might be down to the last 2 or 3 or whatever. Then the other one is Nia Jax. And don't look at me funny, because you know who's in charge now. The Rock. I'm just saying. So, you know, she could get the push. And I could see, you know, because she said about the whole Becky wanting to fight Rhea. And, you know, maybe she wins and then she takes the spot against Rhea, whoop-de-woo, whatever. But I'm sure you're going to have all of Damage Control in there, plus the 4 people I just named. Bianca, Alba Fire, Maxine Dupree, Shotzi, Zelina Vega, Machine. I don't know who that is, but it was wrote on the list. And then some of the other ones I think you'll see, I think Piper Nevin will be in there, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae, maybe Tiffany Stratton makes an appearance, probably Trish, Lita show up. Naomi could come back, maybe Liv Morgan, I don't know. But I don't know who all is going to be in there. I think you can see more surprise appearances in the women's than you will the men's. But we'll get to that later. So my prediction, it's either Becky or Bayley. Not sure. If I had to say one, I know a lot of people think Bayley, but I say probably Becky. And I think that'll be like her second time to win or something like that. But I go Becky, then Bayley, but I think it's one of those two, unless the whole Rock thing comes into play with Nia. Anyway, on to the 4-man match. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, versus LA Knight. Yeah. Against the Legend Killer, Randy Orton, and AJ, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Which I think, I'm not too big on the 4-way matches, but I'm sure all them guys can work good, so it'll be a good match. But I don't see any way that Roman doesn't come out on top. We may come back and revisit that in a minute. Tell you a couple things that I would have liked to have done. But anyway, we'll go to the Rumble and then we'll jump back. Because the way this is stating, the Men's Rumble is going to go on last. Now, you never know. They could change it. But from what I read, the Men's Rumble's going on last, which I understand. That's what everybody wants to see anyway. Most people know Roman's not going to lose the title. So let's get into it. We'll go down who's in it, then who I think's in it, maybe a few surprises. But I'll go ahead. It's either Punk or Cody. Maybe Gunther. That's the only 3 I could see. But not that Gunther and Rollins wouldn't be a great match, it would, but who's really clamoring to see that? You know, everybody wants to see Punk and Seth or Cody and Roman. But I say Punk goes over. I hope he goes over, represent like Mussolini. But so anyway, you got Cody, Punk, Shaky Nakamura, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, Damian Priest, Kofi Kingston. That's who was announced in it. Now I'm pretty sure you're going to have all the Judgment Day in there. Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio. They'll probably both be there. R-Truth. Good Lord, I don't know why, but I'm sure JD Funko will squeeze his big head in there somehow. The Street Profits. Probably Xavier Woods, Otis, Shoosh Boy, The Miz, Almost, which I get Almost, and I kind of get The Miz. I mean, he's tenured there, whatever. And Almost, you need a big guy, make him look dominant, and then everybody together throws him out, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. Carlito, I don't mind Carlito. He's one of the older kind of legends guy, whatever now. I can see that. Theory, I'm fine with that. Waller, I don't see no reason for him being in there. Tozawa, no. Escobar, I just don't think they belong in the Rumble, but Jimmy Uso, I see that. I didn't see anywhere where it said Jay Uso or Solo were in there, but I could see them being in there maybe. But Sami Zayn, Karrion Kross, maybe Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker come up from NXT. Surprises. Don't know if the Brock thing is going to happen with the allegations and stuff or whatever. Would like to see that. Like to see him dump out Gunther, and then, that's where the match goes from there. They could have that at Mania. Hulk Hogan may show up. I really expect Andrade to be there. I think Big E may be coming back. I could see maybe if Okada signed or something, maybe he could show up, be an appearance. Maybe Cena and The Rock, but I really don't see Rock in the Rumble. I could see him maybe trying to get in the four-way match or something. And then maybe Sheamus comes back, or maybe a Tama Tonga or whatever. But we got a few minutes left. Let me go back. The way I would have really liked to have done this, which I know everybody wants to Rumble last, but I would have kind of maybe wanted to put the Rumble first and have Punk win it. And then in the four-way, have either like LA Knight or Orton about to beat Roman, and then Punk comes down and like pulls him out or something and gets Roman the win. And then you could have had Paul Heyman, look over there and like point or nod, smile, whatever to Punk. And he didn't even have to say nothing, but he could say something. Be like, that's my boy, or, you always been a Heyman guy, or something like that. So then Punk could say, I helped you win. Now I want you. And then he tells all the other guys, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And then kind of with the Brock thing they had going for a while, you could kind of have Roman, doubting Paul as a wise man or whatever, if he was going to turn on Punk or whatever. But you could do that if you wanted to. I'm just saying. That's just another option. But that would be more if you was going to go like the Gunther Seth route. That would be maybe how I did it. Because, everybody wants Cody to win, but there's still the Elimination Chamber. So at Elimination Chamber, somebody could win, and then they could be in for the WrestleMania match or whatever. So anyway, that's my predictions. Make sure you like, comment, follow, subscribe. I'm on TikTok at Dro's Beef. I'm on YouTube at A Flair for Toys. Check me out. Leave in the comments what you think. Come visit me at the Rumble tonight, hopefully, if they let me go live. Until then, I'm out.